Hello everybody, welcome to today's training. Today we'll be learning how to use pixellab. So if today is your first time on my channel, kindly subscribe and click on the notification button so you get notification each time we drop new videos like this. So without wasting much time, I open my pixellab now. So today we'll be learning how to design with pixellab. So I think before you do that, we should learn how to use pixellab. So this was the previous design I did with my pixellab. So in today's I have to put this away. So we start from the beginning to go through how to use pixellab. So without wasting much time, let me show you step by step of how to use pixellab. Take note, when you open pixellab, this is how the interface of pixellab looks like. It doesn't matter the version of pixellab that you are using. So yours might not be the same with my own, but the only thing here is that I'm using a premium version of it. But what matters most is the level of your creativity. If you are creative, you'll be able to put on designs. So take note, when you open pixellab looks like this. So this is the interface here. So let me use this. Yeah, when you open pixellab, you have to see this. This is where you choose your background. So when you click on here, this means that you want to work on your background. So take note, when you click on here, this means that you want to work on imported element, either the shapes you created or either the images you imported one after the other. So here is where you work on your text. So anything text you put here, this is where you work on it. So let's start from here. So this is where you choose your background. The first one is color. This is where you choose your color. So for instance, you choose your color. This is where you choose your color. So the next one is transparent here. This is where you design. After designing something like logo or any design, you want to use it again in another design. So you want to save it in PNG format, which is no transparency. You can click here. Okay, so that is it. So the next one here is image size. Image size is where you choose your image size. So in pixellab, we have custom measurements. You can put your own measurements here. You see the width, the height. So we have some measurements that come with pixellab. So we have square, we have profile picture, we have YouTube channel banner, we have YouTube thumbnail, we have Facebook cover art, we have Google Plus. So in case you know the measurement that you are using, take note, measurement in pixellab is in pixel. So in case you know the measurement, after you converted your measurement, so you can just put them here. You can tap on it plus the measurement that you want. Then you also put the height, and then after that you click on OK. So then you click on OK. So the next one here is images, where you will choose your images. You can choose your image here from the image you want to use. So you can also choose images from gallery. So for instance, let me check if I have. So you can choose your background from gallery, so like this one. So I'll cut the parts I want. You can see the background has changes. So this is it. You can also change it from camera. So the second one here, this is where you work on anything you want to import. So anything that you want to import. So the next is, let's start from stickers. These are stickers on pixellab. So these are ones you can just click on it, then you work on it. It depends on what you want to design. So you can just bring this, design it to, it depends on what you want to design, as I said. So we have different one, we have different stickers, so you can just go through it, then you work on it. So the next one here is import. The next one here is import. This is where you import your images, either look images that you want to work with. So you can, when you click on import, it will take you to where the file is stored. So you can just tap on it, then you start using it. So if I should click on it, I think this is not in PNG format. Let me go back. Let me click on import. Let me choose where the file is. So I think this is okay. I should cut the part I want, then bring it now. You can see. So take note, when you import your image, don't drag it down like this. This is very bad. It will spoil the look of your image. You don't drag it this way. This is how you drag your images. You drag it here. You drag it here. If you want it to be big, you drag it here. If you want to move it, you drag it like this. Hope you can see what I'm doing. So this is how to use pixellab anything. So after you have imported your image, there are other features under that you can use to edit the picture. So in here now, you have delete, you have cropped, you have copy. You can tap on here, you can copy the image again. In case you want that same image, you can just copy it without going through to import it again. So after that, you can delete from there. So you can also send it to back. So I will explain that place later. You can send it to back. You can also send it to front. You can send it to front. You can send it to back. So you can, in case your phone is not positioned it very well, you can use the position button to move it. You can see how you want it to be fast. You can increase the speed. You can increase the speed. So in case you want it to be, move it to the, you can see it's moving. So the next one is relative position. So let me explain that. So when you want to make it to centralize, you can just tap on it. You can see the image now is at the middle. So that is how how to make it to centralize. So this is relative size. You can increase the width. You can see. So you can also reduce the size. You can see. You can increase the width, the size. So you can also keep normal design. So the second one is color. So this work on shapes also. In case you imported a shape and you want to change the color, you can click on here. Then you enable it. You can see the color of the man has changes, but I'm not working on, not going to change it. So the next thing here is texture. I think I will explain that later. So the next thing here is opacity. You can reduce the opacity. You can see the image of the man is reducing. You can see. So that is for it. Okay, the next one here is color filters. You can increase the hue, the saturation. You can see you can increase the brightness. You can also increase the contrast. Okay, so the next thing is stroke and eraser. You can erase, in case you want to erase this man here. There are some part of the man that you want to erase. So you can just, you can increase the blur radius, then increase this one, then tap on it. Let me show you. You can see. Okay, so let me out. This is how to use the eraser pen. You can see the man head is cut off. So in case you are working on elements that you want to cut some parts off, so you can just use that. You can use the eraser to erase that out. So the next, there are many. You can rotate the image, but I'm not using that. Okay, I'll return that back again. So the next thing here is rotate. You can rotate the image the way you want. Okay, the next one here is shapes. You can send it to 3D shapes. So you can engage the depth, you can engage the dark. You can also see, you can see the image will change. You can see this is 3D shapes, but this is on, you can work on shapes and or not on images. So let me cancel that. So the next one, there are many also, but this is, as a beginner, I think this is the view one that we need to know first. So the second one here, this is where you put your text. So let me bring in another image so that we can use that to work on it. I think this will be okay. So this will be okay. So I need to change the color of the background. So let me change the color of the background, make it white. So the image, think you are, take note of what we are doing here so that you get. So let me reduce the color filter. Okay, I think it's okay now. So I hope you are following. So the next thing here is you want to learn how to work on text. So the next thing, when you click the capital letter A, you see the plus sign. Then you want to put on anything. You can click on a plus sign, then edit, then you tap learn how to use pixellab. So you can turn it to capital letter with the T there. You can delete, then you can cancel. Yes, so let's write that again. So learn how to use P. So let me how to use pixellab. Turn it to capital letter, then place it here. So you are following. So when you want to work on text, so you can see you can, is also the same thing with how you work on it. Now after writing the text, you can edit it the way you want. So you can edit here to take it back to write to in case you did mistake or you misspell any word, you can write it back to here with that. So you can delete. So let me copy this again. So then I should delete. Then you can copy the to have this exam text here on the same right up. So you can delete with that. So yeah, you can send it to back also, as I said. Then I think we should work on that. So you can also position it. You can position, you can bring it down, you can bring it up. So then the next one here is relative position. Also the next one here is size. You can increase the size. You can increase the size here. You can increase the size. So the next one here is color. Then I think yes. So the next one here is color. So the next one here is texture. So the texture simply means that in case you want to use, you have a particular color of image in your gallery, but you want this text to have that same color, you can just tap on it. you can tap on it, then click on the picture. Then take note. So let me use this one. Then click on it. You can see the image, the color have changed. That is how to use texture. So this second one is opacity. You can reduce the opacity, you can increase it, depends on what you are working on. So you can also rotate it the way you want it. So the second one is mask tools. The mask tools is used basically for manipulation of shapes and logos. So for this training, so you'll be learning how to use the mask tool in our subsequent classes that is coming up. So I think for that, let me just come to this. So the second one, the most important part is the font. So after you put up your text, you have to choose the font that you want to use. So let me click on this. You can see the text has changes. So the second one is style. Style, how did you want it to be? You can make it to be bold. You can see here. So you can also make it to be italic. You can make it to be underlined. So you can cancel this. You can make it to be bold, then you underline it. So the second one is think we are in style. So the second one here is curves. So you can make it to curves. So you can make it to curves. So the second one is text background. So if you should enable this, I think I should enable this, then you type in, put in a color, then go back. Let me go back to the color and make it white for it to fit. For principles of graphic design, you know, when as a graphic designer, I need to take note of to design and follow the principles of graphic design. You know, this simply means the contrast is not moving well. So you have to change the color. So I think that is okay. The texture I did there, I should delete it. So now, so you can see it's okay now. So I should go back and make it to the curves. So you can see it's here. I think it's okay now. So the second thing here is alignment. Work on how to use alignment. So this take note, when we say alignment, you can see now alignment means that the way you want the text to be. If I should tap on alignment now, you can see I can make it like this. So if I should make it to be at the center or make it to be at the left, you can see. But this we are not making use. In case you write a long text and you want it to be short, you can see it's okay now. How to use pixellab. This is center alignment. So the next one here is spacing. You can space the letters. You can also space the letters. So you can also space the words. So you can space the letters. You can also space the words. Okay. So I think the next one here is how you can space it up. You can also bring it down. So the next one here is strokes. So you can enable the strokes, give it a color. Okay, you can see that here. You can also come down to engage the stroke width. You can see, if you see the color is changes. So the next one here is shadow. So you can also give it a shadow. You can also give it the inner shadow. You can see the differences, the changes there. So you can also spectative. You can see if you should enable it or you disable it. So the next thing here is the 3D rotate. So you can rotate it with the X, Y axis, can see, so with the Y axis. So that is how to use the 3D. So the next thing here is the 3D text. So if you should enable it, take note, we have the perspective and we also have the oblique. If I should click on the oblique, you can see the text is, you can see how it appears. So we want to work on this. Okay, you can increase the depth. So you see the differences. So give it a color. Give it a color. Thing we should use. Blue for it to show. So the next thing here is the dark. You can increase it and you can so you have the X rotation. So you can see, you can see it here. So we have the Y rotation. You can see it here. So the second one is 3D shadow and reflection. So you can make this. To reflect. If you enable it, you see this is reflecting. It's reflecting. Reflection. You can see. You can reflect that. So that is how to work on. Choose a background. And also how to put a text and how to edit all the text. So let me show you how to use the text. In case you are writing, how to send to back and also how to send to the front. So in case you are writing, bring a shape here. Then I think I should put this, give it color, give it red. Then I think it's okay. You can see here with the text here is covering the right up there. So let me give this one color. So let me give color white. Can see here. So if I should come over here, then I should click on send to back. You can see it here. You can see the text has come to the front. So if I should click on to back, you can see we can no longer see it. If I should click on to front, you can see the changes to back to front. So you can see this is how for it. So the next thing, let me pixellab. So you have difference of it. One finds limit by pushing them. You see you have some limit. So I should bring this up, just this one up a little, then bring this one up, then bring this up also. I can write this there. So I change the color as well, put black. So you can see here, you can see the right up here. So we have so many codes. Okay, let's move to the up part of pixellab. So to the up part of pixellab. So in pixellab, when you click on this part, you can hide anything. You first, in case you are working and you have no longer have space on, you can lock anything up. So let's take note. If I should lock this image now, you can see now I can no longer rotate this image. So if I should unlock it now I can rotate it anywhere I want. So now I want to lock it now. I've locked that, can no longer rotate it again. So this is used for alignment. So let me show you how to do that. You should place this here. then you place it here. You can see that it is used to make your work to align, then you lock it up. So in case you are designing things and you want everything to be under, you can simply use these features to make it to align. So this, you can use this to zoom in, you can use this to zoom in, to zoom out. So in case you were designing and you did a mistake, let's say for instance I mistakenly rotate this image to this part, so I can simply use these features here to bring it back. So you can delete with the one up, so you can edit down. So the next one here is this part. You can see you use image from gallery, you can use full screen, you can see use all of them down. So the next one here is the text, the quotes, as I said earlier. So we have, they still have different, they have motivation, they have success, they have friendship, they have happiness, they have inspiration, they have positive, they have absorb. So if you should click on success, you can see there are many quotes about success here. So they have different languages, so you can change it. You can change it to French or to anyone you want. So after, you can share you can share your designs here after you designing. So you can just click, then you change the format. Either you want to save it as JPEG, you want to save it as PNG. So you can change the dimension, so you can save it. It is always advisable to save with Ultra. So I'm not sharing. So the next thing here is how to save. So you can save it, you can click here, you can save it as a project. So let me show you how to save as a project. Just click on it, type the project name, how to use pixellab, then you save it. This design has been saved on pixellab. You can access it again, then you use it again. So the next thing here, you can click here, now. You can put text, you can put the current date, you can put stickers, you can put shapes, you can choose your design from gallery, you can also draw. This is the how to use pixellab for the beginners. I think as you are growing up, learning every day, you discover more ways to use pixellab. I think this is the beginner's guide on how to use pixellab. So after designing, let me put something here to make this more beautiful. So let me put something here. So let me show you how to do that in case you want a text effect for this. So you can, I think no need, so I should just delete this. So the next thing, okay, after designing and you have saved your project, this is where to access them. See, if I should click on my project, you see the ones I've saved earlier. You can also see the one I just saved now. So if you click on it, you can click in it and also go to it to work on it again. So I hope you have been getting value from this video. If you have getting value from this video, kindly like it and share for it to get to more people. Then kindly subscribe to my channel and click on the subscription button. Then click on the notification button so you get notification on more. So if you need the resources, kindly, I need the resources for this. I will surely reply and give you the resources to try. So thanks for watching.